I'm going to be starting a new series on my channel all about baby wearing. I discuss how to get started and everything that you need to know in between. So stay tuned to find out more. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Carissa Explains It All, where I vlog and share about motherhood and all things relating. Maybe you've asked yourself if baby wearing is for you. Maybe you're like me, when 3 years ago you had your first child, you really wanted to wear a baby carrier, but really sure where to begin or how to get started. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you what you need to know and how to pick out the right carrier. The brand of baby carriers that I recommend, and actually all baby wearing products, is Lillebaby. There are many things that I love about the Lillebaby brand. Let me just read you what their mission statement is. Their mission statement is to empower families with comfortable, innovative products that inspire adventures and nurture the bond between parents and their children. And the part that really gets me about that mission statement is that they want to nurture the bond between parents and their children. And if you're somebody who has worn a baby before, you know how sweet it can be to just have that little one snuggled up next to you and they fall asleep on your chest. And I am just so thankful that there is a company out there that has made it possible for me to keep my baby snuggled up close. So the reason that I choose Lillebaby brand is because of their mission statement, and also because of the differentiators between them and the other baby wearing products that are out there on the market. The biggest differentiator is comfort. The Lillebaby carriers come with a lumbar support. Have ever worn a baby before without a lumbar support on your back? Then you know how your back can feel once you take baby off. You feel very sore, very fatigued. And that is one thing that is so amazing about the Lillebaby carriers, is that you do not have that fatigued feeling. Your back feels great when you take the carrier off. It's really a wonderful product. It's really just a wonderful design that they have that lumbar support in there. The other thing that I really love about the Lillebaby carriers, besides the function of it, is the style. There are many different prints, fabrics, styles that it comes in. I will cover all of that coming up in the video. Okay, so now that I've convinced you that Lillebaby is the brand of baby carrier to go with, how do you decide which one to get? There's all different kinds. And what I will say is the best way to decide is, what is your lifestyle? What do I mean by that? What are you going to be using the carrier for? You really want the carrier to work for you, not the other way around. So there are different types of carriers for different types of activities. So there are carriers that can be used outside a lot. There are carriers that are a little bit more warm and snuggly and softer fabrics. So I'm going to go over all of the different types of carriers that are out there for you to purchase. If you're wondering where to get started with the Lillebaby soft structured carriers, the best one that I can recommend for you is the Complete. The Complete is for babies that weigh between 7 pounds all the way up to 45 pounds. So that would be newborn all the way up to toddler years. So that's a carrier that you're going to get a lot of use out of if you're using it from, you know, the newborn baby stage. Even if you get the carrier when your little one is just a toddler, you're definitely going to get a lot of use out of it. Okay, so let's talk about the different kind of carriers that are out there. Okay everyone, so the first carrier that I want to talk about here is the All Seasons. You can see here, this is in the Oh Dear pattern. You can see that it's a complete carrier because of the two snaps right here. This carrier has 6 different carrying positions. And so these snaps right here have to do with the loops and changing out these flaps into between the narrow seat setting and the wide seat setting. So if you're out there looking for carriers, you know that's a complete because of these 2 snaps right there. So moving along here, you can see that it's an All Seasons also because of this zip down front panel. This is the neck support. It's made of a mesh, 3D, breathable mesh. And that neck support actually snaps up into these elastic clips. These elastic clips you can actually just store away inside of here when you're not using the neck support. So we'll just go ahead and show you here how that clips in, just like that. So let's say you're carrying baby is falling asleep on your chest. So you want to make sure that baby's neck is securely held against you while baby's sleeping. That's when you're going to want to go ahead and fasten the neck support. Okay, so moving along here to the next part of the carrier that I want to talk about. This panel that zips down, you can see here, look at how beautiful of a yellow that is. It's like a goldenrod, like a mustard yellow. So this panel actually rolls down, and then there's a way you can secure it with the snap right there, and then this tab of fabric. So underneath that panel you have the hood, and then you have this 3D breathable mesh. So that's going to allow the air to come in and cool down baby. Let's say that you live in a climate where the weather can change. It can be warm one minute, raining the next, or warm and sunny, and then all of a sudden you get some wind coming through. This type of carrier is going to be great for you because it allows you to adapt to whatever type of environment you're in with your child. So if I pull the carrier down here, I'm just going to put the straps up. You can see on either side of the straps there's a snap there and there. Bring it down just a little bit closer so you can see. What those snaps are for is actually this hood. Let's say you're out hiking or you're outside doing some sort of activity with baby and it starts to rain. You want to keep baby from getting wet, or it's windy, you want to just provide an extra barrier of protection for baby. Go ahead and snap that hood into place, and that's going to go ahead and keep baby's head nice and protected from whatever elements are going on around you. I just love that yellow color. It's stunning. It looks so good against the deer print. I think that's so awesome. So good color combination. The rest of the carrier, you can see the black on the shoulder straps as well as on the waistband. This black is a nice soft cotton, so that's going to clean up and wash very easily. On the other side of the carrier, if I turn this around, you're going to see a couple of things going on here. You're going to see the inside of the All Seasons carrier has, again, the 3D breathable mesh lining. So that's going to be soft against the baby's skin. It's also going to just help keep baby nice and cool. This is the infant strap. The infant strap is actually not required for you to use. If you'd like to use it for just an extra layer of protection for your newborn, then that's certainly fine, but it is no longer required. On the back of the carrier here, you can see the lumbar support. Again, it has the oh dear pattern on the lumbar support. So that is a rundown of the All Seasons carrier. Again, this type of carrier would be great for somebody who lives in an environment where you might have some elements changing in the weather, and you might just want to be able to adapt with that. So if you think that that would be the type of carrier that you're looking for, I would definitely recommend going with an All Seasons. There are many different types of prints that this comes in. There's solid colors, there's other types of printed fabrics that are beautiful. This is a very masculine print. There are other carriers that have florals and that are more girly looking, so you can certainly take a look and find, you know, what you think would be good for you. Okay, so I want to quickly show you how you can put away the hood once you're done using it. You go ahead and unsnap from the shoulder straps, and the easiest thing to do is go ahead and take this corner and fold in to the edge. Take this corner here and fold into the opposite edge as well. Now you've got a nice little point. I let these kind of dangle down, or just kind of fold them up right here. And then you just kind of fold in the edge right here on each side. And then go ahead and tuck back down and zip back up your panel. And then you would go ahead and fold the neck support back down and snap in on each side. So that's how you can easily put the hood back down when you're finished using it. This is the Lillebaby Powder Blue Organic. This is as close to the Lillebaby Original Complete that I have. The only difference is that the fabric is, like I said, organic. So if you were to go to Target or Babywearing or any of the other big box stores that carry the original version, then it's going to look exactly the same as this, except it's not going to be blue. It's just going to be more of a gray color like this that you see here on the webbing. So I just want to talk a little bit about this carrier. This is, like I said, the complete. You know it's a complete because it has these two buttons right here, these two snaps, and it just means that you're able to change the carrier into different positions depending on your baby's developmental needs. So what's different about this original compared to the All Seasons is that there are no zip down side panels, okay? So it does not have the breathable mesh on the inside like the All Seasons does. What it does have though is the hood, of course, and then it has this giant storage pocket right on the inside here. And like I showed earlier, you can just fold up your hood nicely and then it will fit perfectly back inside your pocket there. And then of course it does have the neck support, which will snap right back into place. Okay, and then if we turn the carrier around, you see this side. You see this side here is also fabric. There is no mesh. It's just the soft organic cotton that's on the inside as well. Now the organic fabric is extremely soft, extremely snuggly. It's very cozy to put your little one in and just have them fall right asleep on you. So this is what the original would look like if you were to go buy it in the store, except that it would be gray instead of blue. Okay, so here's an example of the Lillebaby Airflow baby carrier. This is the Disney Incredibles pattern, and you can see here the straps as well as the waistband is all cotton material. The body of the carrier is all this amazing soft 3D breathable mesh. You can see here also has the hood inside of this nice pocket. You've still also got this wonderful, got a binky in there, but we've also got this wonderful pocket. So you can still put all of your storage needs in there, your cell phone. On this side of the carrier, you see here the waistband also has the breathable 3D mesh, and then the body of the carrier as well. And this is where your infant strap would go if you chose to use that. Okay, so like I said, these straps are both all cotton, and so is this waistband. So the Airflow carrier is going to be great for anybody that's living in a hot climate. Let's say you live in Florida, Southern California, and it's summertime, you want to go for a hike, but you're worried about how sweaty you're going to get, you're worried about how muggy it might get outside. This is going to be the perfect carrier to keep your little one nice and cool. You're not going to have to worry about them getting hot and sweaty. If you're ever somebody that's worn a baby when it's warm outside, you know that by the time you take baby out, their entire back is all sweaty over here. So this is the type of carrier that you would want to get if you're living in a hot environment. You can see here it has this absolutely beautiful embroidered designer detail. This is absolutely a luxurious baby carrier. If you are looking for sophistication and class and just something that feels super fancy when you're wearing it, the embossed version of the Complete is definitely the one that you want to go with. It's ultra soft, it's lightweight, it's still going to be breathable in a warm climate. Something about the embossed carriers is, compared to others, is that it does not have thick leg padding here. It does have a very nice, soft microfiber suede. You can see that on the inside body of the carrier as well. This is the emerald embossed, and this is almost like a very light mint green sort of microfiber suede. It's very, very soft. I absolutely love the embossed version of the Complete carrier. Something else that I really like about the embossed version is that it is nice and soft and silky. It sparkles. I just love how absolutely beautiful the carrier is in the sunlight. You can just get so much sparkle out of this. The embossed, when you lift up the neck support, has the hood. Okay, and then again, it also has the pocket on the side right here. So you can put all your valuables and other storage needs in there. And just click that back in. The detailing on the hardware I absolutely love because it's nice and shiny. It just looks stunning. I think this carrier was very well designed. It's easy to spot clean. If you spill something on it when you're out and about, you're not gonna do very much damage to it. So here is the embossed version. And this is in the Sleep Dust color. If you are looking for an absolutely soft, snuggly, luxurious baby carrier, then the woven fabric might just be the one for you. This is absolutely just beautiful fabric. It's extremely soft. My daughter calls these little dots bubbles, and it kind of does look like bubbles. So the woven, when you lift up the neck support, is also going to have the hood like the others. And it's also going to have this, I need to take my tags off, but it's going to have this big pocket again, zip up pocket there on the side. Go ahead and put that back in there. Snap this back down. And then we'll turn this around. Okay. So you can see on the inside here, it is the same, just beautiful, soft fabric. Okay, and the difference with the Seat Me carrier compared to the Complete is mainly right here. When I lift this up, you can see there is this hard plastic piece. And what happens when baby is in the carrier sitting right here with their little bottom, they actually end up sitting right here on the seat. And you can see the waistband of this carrier is thick, and it's got all this Velcro. It still has a buckle, but what this carrier does that's different from the others is it distributes the weight along this big, thick waistband. You can see the straps here are actually thinner, much thinner than a regular Lillebaby carrier strap. And that is because of the weight distribution this carrier is designed with. So baby sits on this hard, flat surface, and then mom has the waistband wrapped around her waist. So I would recommend the Seat Me carrier. If you're somebody who maybe has a little bit more back problems, maybe you're very narrow-waisted, this type of carrier waistband you can wrap all the way around your waist. And then, like I mentioned several times, the weight distribution on this is much different design. So I really like this when I go hiking, or if I'm going to be wearing baby for an extended period of time. The other great thing about this, I will do a whole video on everything Seat Me, but you can actually take out this inside hard panel. I won't go and do that now, but you can take that out, and the whole thing can will cinch up and become more of like a typical style Lillebaby carrier, where it doesn't have the seat part sticking out. It will just fold in all the way. So I will cover that in another video, but if you're somebody who may have a little bit of issues with your back, or you want to go hiking, this Seat Me carrier would be a great option for you. The one on the left here is called Ceylon. It is from the Tea collection. It was released in spring of 2018. This is the Disney Embossed All Seasons. It's actually the only All Seasons embossed carrier that was made. This was also released in 2018. You can see here it has the zip-down panel right here that exposes the soft mesh lining. This also rolls down, and it's secured here with this strap. So this is the only beautiful cherry red carrier that Lillebaby has made. It is absolutely stunning. It is really neat because it has the Mickey Mouse stitching embroidered into the fabric. So that's just an added bonus. It was a collaboration that they did with Disney. Okay, then as I mentioned earlier, this one is called Ceylon, and you can see it's almost looks like a denim, the fabric up close. And the other side of this, oops, the inside of this one is the same, and this is incredibly soft. I can't even describe how soft. This has the leg padding as well. The embossed does not have the leg padding. On the inside of the embossed, it has the mesh. It has the soft mesh, 3D breathable mesh fabric. So both of these are absolutely wonderful carriers. As I mentioned, they are limited edition, so they are no longer going to be made. What is available and how to get these, you would have to purchase them from somebody who is selling them either on a buy, sell, trade Facebook group page, or an app like Mercari, possibly even somewhere like eBay. There are many other limited edition prints that are out there, and there is an amazing Facebook group. It is actually run by the Lillebaby people, and it is called the Lillebaby Love Group, and I will link that up in the description field below. And if you join that Facebook group, you will see even more fabulous limited edition prints available there. Not only that, but you can also get lots of fit check help. You can see carriers in action, and you can also just get a lot of love and support from other parents in the baby wearing community. So I hope that you have enjoyed checking out these carriers, and if you are somebody that has a limited edition print, please leave me a comment in the comment section below and tell me which one you have. Okay, so all of those examples should help you be able to determine what type of carrier will be best for you. So are you somebody that's going to need a carrier in all different types of climates? Maybe the All Seasons is for you, where you can zip down the side or the front panel and then expose the mesh so that you get some nice airflow going in for baby and keep the baby nice and cool. Maybe you need the Airflow, which is just all completely mesh. Maybe you're somebody that lives in a really warm climate and you know that you're going to want to keep baby nice and cool, or you know that you're going to be using the carrier during the summer months and it's just going to be the right fit for you. So if it's the Airflow, if it's the All Seasons, I hope that these examples will be able to help you narrow down what you're looking for. So if you need to go and get a Lillebaby carrier today, you can go and do that. There are several big box stores that carry them. So you could go to Target, you could go to Nordstrom, or you could go to buybuy BABY. They will have probably maybe one or two varieties to choose from at Target and buybuy BABY. Nordstrom might have another, a variety or two there as well. So you can check those places if you're needing to get a carrier today. Maybe you have a baby shower to go to. That would be a great place to go and pick one up right now. If you have a little bit more time, you can definitely visit the Lillebaby website. You can definitely go on Amazon and check out the selection there as well. And if you're somebody who is on Facebook, there are lots of buy, sell, trade Lillebaby groups that you can join. I will link them up below. You can purchase brand new carriers. You can purchase used, gently used, excellent used condition carriers from these Facebook groups. So that would be another way that you would be able to get maybe some of the prints that you've seen today, or maybe you've done some research on Lillebaby carriers and the style that you want is no longer available online. You can join these different types of groups and you can get some of the retired or limited edition prints there. Thank you so much everyone for watching, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Bye.